Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacconiana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we are going to replace the wick in this vintage Beattie jet lighter. This is a very nice lighter, and I've been tinkering with it for ages now, and it is just one problem or the other. The spark is weak, and I also have a feeling that the wick may have something to do with the weak jet performance. So we're going to go ahead. You see there that the jet looks like it could use to be cleaned out. I don't currently have a probe to do that though. So we're going to go ahead and change the wick, because like I said, it also doesn't want to light very well. Not anywhere near what a working lighter should. And the jet's really not all that bad, it's just not super strong. But I've never done a changing the wick video for a Beattie jet, so we will go ahead and do that today. I'm going to start by removing your wadding. Be careful. I don't know exactly how that is going to be interspersed amongst that terminal end of the jet tube. Looks like most of that came out there on that side. Good enough. So I'm going to go ahead and save what we pull out of here, because I am going to be listing this lighter for sale. Go ahead and get the rest of this wadding out of here. Trying to be careful not to be jerking things around and mistakenly apply pressure to that tube where it doesn't need to be. Now, when I first read about the Beattie jet lighter, how it worked, I was mistaken. I thought that the literature that I read said that it was the same wick, that the end of the wick that was causing your flame was the same wick that was in the terminal end of your tube. And that's not the case. It's two different wicks, as you can see there, which we're going to leave that other wick in the tube. Appears to be exactly where it needs to be. So we're just going to pull out this old, actually dirtier looking fiberglass wick. It's funny that one in there looks white and the other, maybe they used a different kind of wick to go up in that terminal end of the tube. But that's how you get the pressure for the jet flame up here. So we'll go ahead and remove the wick. Wasn't much of a wick left in there, and it was definitely burned up looking. So now we're going to replace that just with the regular old Zippo type copper braided wick, and treat it about like we would if we were re-wicking a Zippo. Down the chute. Pull out the other end. Get this here where we want it to be. And then we will go ahead and bend that over. And we will begin rewadding our lighter. I apologize for the soundtrack of the construction workers on the roof and on the side of the building next door to me. And the jackass is out on 23rd Street in Oklahoma City. So we're going to end up putting everything that I had set aside to put in there, plus an extra strand that happened to already be laying here. And that is pretty densely packed. And I'm really looking forward to seeing if this performs any better. Go ahead and fuel it up. These Roncinol bottles are so leaky. It's hard to tell sometimes when the lighter's full and leaking, or when it's just the bottle. It seems like in most positions that nozzle leaks. Blow on that a little, disperse some of those vapors and fumes and excess fuel. Maybe give it a shake. I'm not going to shake it here on the work surface. Now we will get it back in its case. That will conclude this video and this project for the basic re-wicking and re-wadding of the Beattie jet lighter. Until next time.